Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. PPRD Sports welcomes to the streaming broadcast channel tonight here at Kenneth Hammond Stadium for your Cove Panthers as they are set to take on the Centerpoint Knights here on this beautiful October Friday night. The captains for Magnet are going out now. Number 13, Wilson Valentine. Number 21, Connor Hurley. And number 32, Briar Treadwell. Excuse me. The forecast for tonight is clear and 73 degrees to drop down to 62 on this sixth game of the season. And the Panthers are sitting pretty well right now at 5-0, coming off a two-game road trip last week, defeating Two Rivers 47-6. The Panthers have outscored their opponents on average of 50-12 so far in this Dean Adams era. However, the Panthers are going to have to play hard tonight, and they're going to have to play sound football throughout the rest of the season. It's definitely going to be a feat. Adams was talking about earlier about that with old Dalton Reed on the Inside the Huddle show that Dalton and These program puts on every week. If y'all hadn't checked that out, you need to. But Adams was talking to Dalton this week about that from here on out they're going to have to take care of the football and to play fundamental football, rather. Excuse me. So as they just reported, the Centerpoint won the toss here, and they're going to defer to the second half. So as we get ready to get this game going on, but talking with Dalton, Coach Adams was talking about the keys to tonight's game is for the unsung heroes to take care of business, and better known as the offensive line. They need to make sure that they execute their blocks and make sure the running game stays sound. One of the things that Two Rivers was able to have a little success at was stop the run game, but fortunately the Panthers have got a good passing game this year that they were able to capitalize on that and take care of business last week. I do want to go ahead and say thank you to our main man, Gary Lane over there, who puts all this together. So without him, we wouldn't be able to do this as well, for sure. And I do want to apologize tonight for the seasonal allergies are kind of there, so you may hear me come in and out so you won't have to hear me cough, but I'll try to do my best. As we get ready to start this game. As I was saying, the Panthers are 5-0. Centerpoint comes in as 2-3 on the season, but those two wins are where it matters in the conference. So as it stands right now, they both stand 2-0 in the conference. And Cove is set to take care of business. There's one thing that you can rest assured of here in the new Dean Adams era of football here at Cove, and that's the fact that he's going to have his boys ready to roll. Back deep for Cove to start out tonight is 28 Luke Harper, and it looks like number 20 Hunter. Excuse me, sorry. Hunter Browning. Number 12, Easton Taylor for the Knights is back. The kick. It's going to kind of squib kick it. It's going to fall about the 20 or 32-yard line. It's going to be fair caught by number 7, Ethan Ramsey. And so the Panthers are going to start this ball game on the 33-yard line. As Valentine and company get ready to start this game off. So break the huddle. Luke Harper's in the backfield. Valentine's going to line up under center. He's going to take it and hand it off to Harper. Harper's going to get met at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards. Coming up off the right side, right to the hash mark. It looks like he was going to pick up about 3 yards there. Brings up second down for the Panthers. As the Panthers line up in the same formation. Valentine under center, Harper in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to number 8, Carter Tugwell. He's going to cut back to the left side. It's going to be enough to pick up the first down for the Panthers. He's going to move the ball up to about the 45-yard line. So as I was kind of stating earlier that Adams said the old line's going to have to do their part tonight. Valentine's going to take it and pitch it off to the right side of Harper. Harper's going to be met about 1 or 2 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage. And he's going to pick up another yard or 2 after contact. Pass, it said, it was about 4 yards picked up on the play. Move it up to the 44-yard line. They're going to line up with 2 backs in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to be met in the backfield. Just about a yard or 2 behind the line of scrimmage. And the Centerpoint Knights were able to penetrate that line. Going to bring up third down at about 7, so about a loss of 3 or 4 on that play. And the Panthers going to elect to line up with Valentine under center. Harper's going to be handed off to the left side. He's going to got some room to run, and he's going to be brought down by the back of his shirt, and he was able to get off the left side and had the momentum there to get across the first down marker. It's going to move into the Knight territory. It's going to move the ball to about the 44-yard line for the Panthers. Line up with Carter and Harper in the backfield with looks like maybe Hayden Browning out to the right side. And the receiver, Valentine's going to hand it off to number 8, Carter Tugwell. And he's going to go up the middle to about the 40-yard line, so pick up about 4 yards, going to bring down 2nd and 6. As they're keeping the ball on the ground with that clock running. And so we're under 9 minutes here. Valentine's going to line up the center. A little bit of confusion there in the backfield. Carter is going to line up the left side. Harper's on the right side. He's going to toss out to Harper. Harper's going to cut out the right side. He's got some room to run. He's going to get across the first down. And before he's dragged down from behind, that's going to be enough to pick up the first down for the Panthers. It's going to move the ball up to about the 32. So with the exception of the one play for loss, the Panthers have moving the ball at will. Browning's lined up on the left side. Tugwell's going to come off to the left side in motion. They're going to hand it off to Harper to the right side. He's going to pick up a couple of yards.
Stop number 1, Logan Wells, and number 27, Bo McGough.
So Panthers gather and huddle. Be 2nd and 8 with 8 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Going to line up with twin receivers to the left. Going to have Gaspin and Browning out to the left. It's going to hand it off to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to take it up the right side, and it's going to kind of wheel his way through there. And he's going to be able to find his way past the first down marker. It's going to bring the ball to about the 30, the 20-yard line.
And number 16, Tim Holcomb.
Going to bring up another first down.
Panthers at the 20.
As the Panthers, Valentine lines up under center. Harper in the backfield, the wing T. He's going to hand it off to Tugwell up the middle. Tugwell's going to run with intensity. And he's going to be close to the first down marker. And it's going to be enough for a first down. He's going to pick up about 11, 12 yards. It's going to bring it into the red zone for the Panthers. About 8 yards to go. And they got at least 4 downs to do it. Let's line up. Browning's lined up on the left side with Tugwell and Harper in the backfield. And they're going to swing it off to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to the left side. He's up to the 5. And he's going to be dragged down to about the 6-yard line. And so he's only going to pick up about a yard. Looked like something was possibly going to be there, but the Knights were able to snuff it out pretty quick. So as the Panthers line up for the 2nd and 7, 2nd and goal. About 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Valentine's under center. He's going to hand it off to Harper. Harper's going to come to the left side, but he's met just behind the line of scrimmage. And with one of the Knights, and a couple of them got there quick enough to help him. They're going to pick up about 3 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4th for the Panthers.
3rd and goal at the 4.
Valentine and company get ready. Tugwell and Harper in the backfield. Looks like there's going to be jumps off sides on the defense. It's going to bring 3rd and 2. Got 2 yards to punch it in with 2 plays to get there. Valentine's up under center with Tugwell to the left and Harper to the right. Tugwell's going to hand it off to Tugwell with Harper leading in, and he's going to cross the pylon for the touchdown for the Panthers at the 5:19 mark of the first quarter. So Valentine took the snap, and Harper dived to the right side, and Tugwell followed him and had no problem getting those 2 yards as Velasquez lines up for the extra point here. He's going to get it up, and it's going to get it through the uprights, but they're going to say it's going too far to the right. Just missed it. He had enough distance just a little far to the right. With 5:19 in the first quarter, Panthers score first. That's going to be 6-0. So we'll be right back as they get ready to kick this ball off. All right, as we come back after the first score of the night for the Panthers, Velasquez is going to get ready to kick this ball off. It's definitely a series that was good for the Panthers. I'm sure Adams and other coaches have probably got some things that they want to work on. But the play's going to be whistled dead on the kickoff. Looked like one of the Panthers probably got a little ahead of the kick. So they're going to back it up and redo it. It's definitely that one play for the loss on that first drive, but ultimately they set out to do what they wanted to do with the exception of the extra point. So as we go to redo this from the 35-yard line. Velasquez going to kick it off, and it's going to be received about the 15. And now they're going to come to the left side, and he's going to be tried to arm tackle him, but he got out of it. But he was able to pick up a couple more yards. Looks like maybe old number 8, Tugwell, was over there to. I'm going to say old Hunter Browning, number 20, was over there with Tugwell. As the Knights are going to start off on about the 31-yard line. Let's see how much this Panther defense can flex. The defense has been doing pretty good thus far this season. Centerpoint's going to hand it off up to the left side. And Harper's going to be over there to stop him, but he's going to be able to pick up 2 or 3 yards. I'm going to say old number 66, old Preston Sawyer, was over there giving the stop. Knights are going to line, quarterback's going to line up in the shotgun formation with the receiver to the right. Two receivers to the left and one to the right. He's going to go out for the rollout pass to the right side. He's got a receiver, number 24. He's going to bring it in. And he got behind Gassman on the coverage and was able to haul it in, but Gassman was able to run him down. But it's a big play for the Knights. On their second play, he's going to move it down to the 20-yard line. So about a 46-yard gain, I believe. So the Knights are going to line up with 2 receivers, one to the left, one to the right. In shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off to the left side, number 27. Going to cut back up in the middle. Going to be a host of Panthers there, but he's still going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards before he's brought down. I'm going to say number 62, Chilcote, was there to lead them on. So first quarter is going to wind down to less than 4 minutes here as the Knights line up with 2 receivers on both sides wide. And it's going to hand it up the middle again. And behind the old line is going to drive a few more yards. Looks like it's going to be enough for the first down for the Knights as they move it up to about the 9-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play. First and goal, Centerpoint, Cove.
So the Knights offense definitely has come to play tonight. So they've looked pretty strong. The Panthers defense is going to have to be strong on the goal line here. They're going to take the snap, hand it up the middle. And the running back, number 27, is going to pick up another 4 or 5 yards. Going to bring it down to the 2-yard line. So that brings up second down with getting close to about 2 minutes here left in the first quarter. The quarterback's going to take it and hand it off to number 27 again, but the Panther defense is going to hold strong, and they're going to get there and met at the line of scrimmage, and the Panthers were able to scrum it down. Looks like it's going to be a pickup of no gain there. I'll say number 12, Will Thompson, was the first one to get that started. Good job, Will. Time come under 2 minutes. It's going to be third and goal with 3 yards to go. Look like they maybe lost a yard. Quarterback going to take it and roll off to the right side. Is going to try to pass it. The number 2, but Hayden Browning's going to be there and be able to spat it away. So Hayden was able to see that coming and was able to get in front of the receiver and knock that ball away. So it's going to bring up 4th down for the Knights. They got 3 yards to go. Let's see if the Panthers defense can hold them here. As they get ready to hold them here. Got receivers to the left, receiver to the right with the one in the backfield. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's going to be able to go in for the touchdown. Number 18, Drew Diggs, the quarterback for Centerpoint. They faked the dive and quarterback keeper. He was able to walk in. 3 yards just not enough to be able to sniff that out. So the Knights are going to score with 1:37 left to go in the first quarter. The score's going to be tied at 6. Looks like the Knights are going to elect to go for the 2-point. They line up in the same formation they did just a minute ago. Quarterback and shotgun's going to take it, and he's going to keep it again. It's going to be the same play. It's going to be some contact there. It looks like it's going to be some holding. I didn't want to call it before the flag was, but it was going the whole way. So that's going to negate the quarterback keeper for the 2-point conversion. And so that's going to back it up. They're going to have to try to do it again, see what they're going to do. So they're going to back the ball all the way to about the 14-yard line, 13-yard line for the 2-point try. Looks like they're going to elect to try to kick the extra point. It's going to look like he's going to get the ball up. He's got enough leg, and it's going to be in through the uprights, and so the Knights are going to take the lead by 1 with an extra point. So with 1:37 left to go in the first quarter, Panthers trail by 1. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, as we come back after that break, that was number 12, Easton Taylor, that was is the kicker for Centerpoint. That kicked that extra point as he gets ready to kick this ball off. Kicks it deep, and looks like Tugwell's going to be back here Browning's going to be back here to field it, and he's going to run the ball up to about the 25-yard line before he's met. And that is as far as he's going to go. So that's going to start the Panthers off on their second drive of the night on about the 27-yard line. Panthers going to start this drive with 1:31 left to go in the first quarter. As the Panthers get ready to start this drive, Valentine's under center is going to toss it off to Tugwell. Tugwell was almost met even before the ball got to him by the defender, but he was able to get the ball and shug him off and get back to the line of scrimmage at least. Man, that was not looking pretty. And And the Panthers going to elect to take a timeout here with 1:07 left to go in the first quarter. It'll be the first timeout of the half, and we'll take this timeout with them. All right, coming back after that first timeout with 1:07 left to go in the quarter. Coach Adams wanted to talk about it after possibly seeing that last play. Wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page. One of the keys that Coach Adams talked about is Valentine's going to take it and hand it off up the middle and to Tugwell and pick up 2 or 3 yards. But one of the things that Coach Adams was talking about with Dalton on the Inside the Huddle episode this week is he really believed that this game was going to have to be fought in all 4 quarters, and that the victor of this game was going to be the one who won the turnover battles. So as Valentine gets ready to come under center with Harper and Tugwell in the backfield and Browning off to the right side, Valentine's going to run to the right side and pass it to that's going to be Hayden Brown. Excuse me, Hayden must have been off to the left side. That was number 18 for the Panthers, was that on the right side there. Keon Willis. As the first quarter comes to running down here, it's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for the Panthers at the end of the first quarter. And so they're going to have a minute to talk about it as they begin the second quarter and change sides. Excuse me. So the Panthers are going to have it on the 32-yard line, 4th and 6, and we'll take this break with them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we come back tonight here at Kenneth Hammond Stadium as the Panthers are taking on the Centerpoint Knights to start the second quarter. Panthers are going to elect to, looks like, to punt it off with 4th and 6, and they're deep in their territory. Gassman's going to get the punt off. It's going to go out about the 39-yard line. And so that was probably about a 35-yard punt, looks like. And so Centerpoint's going to take over on their own 38 to start this second quarter. That drive was definitely not one that the Panthers were hoping for. So let's see if the defense can flex their muscles and keep the Knights at bay. The quarterback's going to take it and pass. The left side's got number 10 wide open, but he's going to overthrow him. Hunter Browning was there on the coverage, got behind, and that receiver was probably about 4 or 5 yards in front of him. But the quarterback, fortunately, overthrew him. If not, that'd be a totally different story. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Knights. One of the things that the Panthers defense was the keys to them to do is to be big, especially in the secondary. As the Knights line up, going to be another pass. It's going to be a screen pass to number 24 to the right side. But Cade Davis is going to be able to stop him. But it's going to be close to the first down. As Hayden Browning comes off the field limping a little bit. Tugwell comes in to take his place. Chilcote coming out, number 62 as well. I apologize. I left my glasses at home. I can't see all the numbers down on the field all that well. And shout out to the D-line. They know who they are. Centerpoint's going to take it and hand it off to coming out of the left side. I'm going to bring it up to about the 51-yard line. 49, I guess. We're going to blame it on the fall allergies. Not only do you have to listen to my voice, but you have to listen to all the bloopers that go along with it. It's going to bring 2nd and 7 for the Knights as they line up at midfield. They're going to roll out to the right. Quarterback's going to pass it. And overthrew his man once again, number 24 on the intended reception. Now, Cade Davis was out there on the coverage. It's unfortunate that the Centerpoint hadn't been able to connect on some of their pass plays tonight. So they got some pretty tall receivers. So come up to 3rd and 7 for the Knights at midfield. Got the receivers on both sides. Going to elect to pass again. Number 18 is going to pass number 28. He's going to finally connect with him. And he's going to break down, but Cade Davis was there on the coverage, was able to stop him. He's still got forward momentum, though. It's going to move the ball to about the 21-yard line for the Knights. Going to give them a new, fresh set of downs.
First and 10, Centerpoint, the Magnet Cove 21.
And got the receivers to both sides, same setup. Going to hand it off to the running back. Going to cut back to the left side, but he's tripped up about the line of scrimmage, but he's going to fall forward a couple of yards. Looks like he's going to give maybe a 1-yard pickup. Old Matt Stone, number 15 for the Panthers, was there to keep him from getting any further. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. Just under 10 minutes here in the first half. Centerpoint's moving the ball. As they get ready and line up, the Twins receivers to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the left side to the running back once again. It's going to be number 66, Preston Sawyer's there, along with Matt Stone, number 15. And Connor Hurley was there. To stop him from getting too many yards. And he's still going to pick up just a couple. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 6 for the Knights on the 17-yard line.
Gain 3 on the play.
Knights are going to break the huddle here. And 18 is going to roll out to the left side. He's going to pass it. He's got a receiver there, number 28. So he's going to get pushed out. He's going to make the catch and get pushed out just about as he makes the catch, but he got his feet in and caught it, number 28 there for the Knights. It looked like possibly number 20, Hunter Browning, got him out before the ball broke the pylon. It was a 16-yard pickup, so it's going to bring up 1st and goal on the 1 for the Knights. With less than 8:30 to go in this half. So they're going to line up twins right. It's going to be look like it might have been a quarterback keeper, but he handed it off to the running back. But they're going to say that he broke the line there. So that's going to be a second touchdown of the night for the Knights. So they were able to get the push and get him in. Let's see what the Knights elect to do. Looks like they're going to so the Centerpoint gets ready to get the extra point try off. They elect to call a timeout. And so Centerpoint's going to call a timeout before the try. With 8:24 left to go in the first half, Centerpoint's leading 13-6. All right, Panther fans, as we come back after the Centerpoint timeout, as they get ready to try this conversion or extra point. Looks like they're going to try to go for two here. As they line up the slot back and two receivers left, and going to be a slot going to come back, and they're going to do the same thing they did last time. The quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. They brought the slot back in motion to the left, and the quarterback just kept it straight up the middle to make the two-point conversion good. And so 8:24 left to go in the first half. The Centerpoint Knights are going to be taking the lead with 15-6. We'll be right back. All right, here we come back after the touchdown break as Centerpoint gets ready to kick this ball off. Number 12, Easton Taylor, with Hunter Browning and Luke Harper in the backfield. So they get ready to kick this ball off. He's going to kick it deep, and it looks like Hunter's going to take it, and he's going to get it about the 25-yard line or 15-yard. He's 20-25. The 30, the 35, he tried to keep in bounds, but he just couldn't do it, but might have had a chance to do something with it. But he met with opposition and stepped out of bounds. So the Panthers are going to take over here with 8:18 left to go in the first half. They definitely need to get a good drive together here. Panthers going to start this drive on the 34-yard line. As Ballantyne lines up under center with Harper and Stone in the backfield. Stone's going to take the handoff and cut up the right side and pick up about 5 or 6 yards, it looks like. I'm going to say 8 yards. Going to move the ball up to the 42-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers. Valentine's lines up the center. Is going to take it. And going to be a double handoff. Going to hand off to Browning, number 11. He's got some room to run, so he's going to turn on the turn and burn. See if they're going to catch him. Got a couple guys that may get there, but he's going to get there. Panthers did the double handoff reverse, handed off to Harper, and then Browning come back to the left side and handed it off, and he turned the burners on and was able to go the 42 yards. It'd be 52 yards, rather, for the touchdown. It's definitely what the Panthers needed with 7:35 left to go in the second quarter. Puts the ball in the end zone and cuts the deficit to 3. See what the Panthers elect to do here. Looks like they're going to attempt to go for 2 with Harper in the backfield. Stone lined up. He's going to toss it off to Harper. Harper's going to waltz in there with no problems, and with a 2-point conversion. So that's going to bring the Panthers score to 14. So it's going to cut the deficit back to 1 with 7:35 left to go in this first half. The Knights lead it 15-14. And so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Up to kick it off. That was definitely a good series for the Panthers. So Velasquez is going to kick it. Number 2 is going to take it about the 28-yard line, and he's going to be drugged down by number 5, Cade Davis. So Cade was able to pick him up pretty quick, and he wasn't able to get much of a return there. The Knights are going to take over on about the 32-yard line. 7.5 minutes left to go here in this half. Panthers need a turnover right here. At least just to stop them. As the Knights line up in the shotgun with the receivers on both sides. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle once again. And he's going to make contact with Browning there first, but he definitely lowered the shoulder and got the best of Browning. And was able to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. It'll be old Stone and Browning and Davis there to try to pounce on him. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 on the 40 for the Knights. So the Knights line up with twin receivers to the right. It's going to hand it off to the running back, number 1. Cut the back to the left side. And he's going to be able to pick up maybe a yard or 2. Be old Chilcote and Davis there for the stop for the Panthers. Clock winds down to about the 6-minute mark. Be about a yard needed for the first down for the Knights. Panthers need to stop them. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle left side, and he's going to be pretty close to the first down marker. Let's see where they mark it here. It looks like they're going to spot him past it, and so it's going to be enough for the first down. Going to move the ball up to the 43-yard line as this clock rolls under the 6-minute mark. So far, the defense hadn't stopped in the center point yet tonight. So they line up. It's going to be a pass play. And it's going to be right through the receiver's hands. Looks like maybe Matt Stone might have got a little whiff of it to kind of to make it go awry. So it's going to be an incomplete pass to bring up second down for the Knights. So it would have been a lot nicer if he could have, instead of swiping it down, have been able to just pick it up and take it the other way. Still a lot of ball game to play, though. They're going to bring up, slot back in the motion off to the right side, and he's going to carry it. It's going to be met about the line of scrimmage by one of the Panthers. It's going to be old Luke Harper there for the stop. Might have picked up a yard or two. Going to bring up third down for the Knights. It's a good stall for the Knights. Panthers need a big stop here. As the clock rolls under the 5-minute mark. Big midfield stop be huge for the Panthers right now. So they line up with the trip receivers to the left side. It's going to side to the left side, and he's going to overthrow it as receiver. Okay, Davis, number 5, was in the area, kind of snipped it out, but he just I don't know if that ball just sailed out of his hand, but it was over the head of all of them, and so that's going to bring up fourth down in their own territory. So 45-yard line. It looks like they're going to line up in the punt formation here. Back for the Panthers tonight is, I believe, number 11, Hayden Browning, back for the Panthers. So they get ready. They're going to punt it off, get it punted off. And it's going to land about the 30-yard line and bounced about the 25. So the Panthers had a good push to try to get back here. Had 3 Panthers back there to try to block it, but he got it off in time. So the Panthers are going to take over here with 4.5 minutes left to go in this half. Panthers going to start this drive on the 25-yard line. Got 4.5 minutes to do something with it. Let's get the offense needs a good drive here. Needs to put it in the end zone. As Valentine rolls out to the pass it. Oh, he's going to be in trouble, but he's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up maybe 3 or 4 yards. And has good decision by Valentine. There was trouble in the backfield, and he was able to get around it and get some positive yards out of it. It's going to bring up second down for the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd and 7 on the 28-yard line as Valentine lines up under center. It's going to be that double handoff again. Coming to the right side, Hayden's got the room to run. Are they going to catch him? Looks like there's going to be a guy that's going to be close. Number 32 for the Knights is going to be get a close enough to him that's going to push him out of the bounds. It was that double handoff, just the opposite side, coming back to the home side this time. And Hayden was able to turn it pretty good. Move the ball down to the 27-yard line, 4:15 left to go. That defender just was able to get enough to push him out of bounds. So the Panthers line up with Harper in the backfield, that wing T. Valentine's going to pitch it out to Harper. Harper off the right side. He's got some momentum, and he's going to get 3 or 4 yards before the Knights finally get to him. But it's going to be short of the first down, about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Just under 4 minutes here to go in the half. That defense did a great stop to give the Panthers back the ball, and the Panthers are doing something with it right now. They got Stone and Harper in the backfield. Ballantyne's going to pass it, toss it out to Stone, but there's going to be a defender right there as soon as Stone gets the ball, and he's not even able to get out of the backfield. And I think that's the second or maybe even third time that the Panthers have tried to run that play tonight, and there's been a missed block or something. And the defender's been right at the running back's feet as the exchange is going. It's definitely going to have to be a halftime adjustment if they want to try that play again. Ballantyne lines up with Harper in the backfield in the wing tee. He's going to hand it off to Stone. Stone's going to come off the left side. He's still got some room to run, but he's shirt tackled. Number 21 for the Knights just had him by the jersey, and he just couldn't power through it. But that's going to bring up third down with about 2:45 left to go in this half. The Panthers like to take a timeout here to probably get a game plan together. And so this is the second timeout of the half. They got one left, and we'll take it with them. All right, Panther fans, we're coming back after the Panthers' second time out of the half. 2:45 left to go in the first half. Panthers are trying to get something together here on fourth down, 4th and 5, and they're going to go for it. And Ballantyne lines up with to get ready to play, and looked like maybe they was designed to try to get Centerpoint off sides, and they jumped. Looked like maybe the nose guard jumped, and that's going to be enough for a Panther first down. So that was a great decision by we're going to give Coach Adams credit for that one. We give him credit for all of them, but that one especially. So it's going to be 17 yards to go, 1st and 10, 2:45 left to go in this half. As Ballantyne gets ready under center, it's going to take it and hand it off to Stone. Stone's going to kind of come up the right side and able to kind of razzle-dazzle through the line of scrimmage a little bit and pick up about 5 yards, it looks like. It's good to see old Breyer out on the field tonight as he's battled through an injury and finally got released to play. As the Panthers line up for the second down play, he's going to hand it off to Harper. Harper up the middle. He's got room. He's going to walk right through the end zone and score. And did the dive to the left side, and he went untouched. 12 yards. The score magnet, third touchdown of the night, rather. With 2:07 left to go in this first half. And it looks like Coach Adams is going to take his final timeout of the half to discuss what the game plan is for this conversion. And so we'll go ahead and take it with him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back after the Panthers' final timeout of the half. The Panthers just scored on a 12-yard run by Harper right up the middle. And they're going to try to go for the two-point conversion as the Panthers retake the lead. It's going to hand it up to Harper. Harper's looks like he's got tripped up a little bit. Maybe he got tripped up on his own feet in the backfield and is not able to get across the pylon for the conversion. But the Panthers still scored and take back the lead tonight. So the score now is the Panthers 20, the Knights 15 with 2:07 left to go in this first half. Boy, if the Panthers can get a big defensive stop here, and look like maybe the Knights were a little gassed on that last drive from having to switch over and go 4 plays and out. And the Panthers definitely need to be strong here because the Knights won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, and so they're going to get the ball coming out of halftime. And so the Panthers need to – it'd be nice if they can stop them and get another score, but at least stop them from scoring as Velasquez gets ready to kick this ball away. He's going to kind of squib kick a little bit. It's going to hit on the ground about the 30-yard line. Number one's going to take it for the Knights and had a little bit of room to run, pick up a couple yards. Oh, looked like maybe OK Davis was there to stop him. And number 12, Will, the second time you've heard his name tonight, kind of was in on the stop. Will kind of got up a little gingerly there, so we'll see what the Knights select to do. They're going to go with receivers, 3 receivers out to the home side here. Quarterback's going to roll out, and he's just going to throw the ball away. And there were 3 Magnet Cove defenders in the backfield. And it looks Sawyer, Harper, and maybe Will was back here, number 12 again. And quarterback was on the run, and so he elected just to throw that ball away. Big play for the Panthers. Bring up second and 10 on 37 for the Knights. A little less than 2 minutes here, going to half. As the Knights are going to elect to throw it, and quarterback going to throw it over the receiver's head, and looks like Luke Harper and a couple others were there in the backfield once again, and met the quarterback as soon as he released that ball. You hate to be negative, but it looks like maybe the offensive line of the Knights are worn down a little bit. They've kind of been able to penetrate this drive, so the Panthers are doing well. And so the Knights are going to elect to hand it off up to the middle. Their running back's going to pick up probably 4 or 5 yards. And so it's going to move the ball about the 41-yard line, so it's pick up about 4. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Knights. I'm assuming the Knights looks like they're going to be content to let this clock wind down as far as they can and call a timeout. So the clock winds down to the 1:20 mark. There's about 17 seconds left on the play clock, so it's going to be about the 1 minute mark, and they'll call the timeout, which will be their second timeout of the half for the Knights. Panthers used all theirs. And so that's what it's going to be with 1:01 left to go in this first half. Centerpoint's going to take the timeout on the 4th down and look to punt it away. We'll take this break with them. All right, here we come back with 1:01 left to go in this first half here at Hammond Stadiums. Centerpoint is lining up to punt here as they get the snap off, and the punt is going to be a line drive to about the 26-yard line.
The 26-yard line, the Panthers start the drive first and 10 from their own 26.
And so the Panthers are going to take over with 54.1 seconds left to go on their own 26-yard line. So they've got 64 yards to the goal. Let's see what Coach Adams and company is going to decide to do here with this. The Knights are going to get the ball starting the second half. So they won the toss and elected to defer. And so let's see what the Panthers decide to do here. Valentine's going to line up under center, and he's going to roll out to pass. He's got a man. So Keon Willis, number 18, was out about the 35-yard line and wide open, but it just went through his hands and wasn't able to make the completion. And so that's going to stop the clock with 48.2. And the Panthers 2nd and 10.
Double handoff. They're going to be calling timeout.
So as the Panthers line up here, it's going to do the double handoff. Browning's going to go off to the left side, but Centerpoint's Centerpoint was all over it, and it looks like they were standing him up and able to strip the ball from him. It looked like the forward progress was down, but for whatever reason, the ball come loose and the Knights covered it up. And so with 36.8 seconds left to go in this half, the Centerpoint takes over on the own 30-yard line. Excuse me, sorry. As they line up, they're going to pass the left side, number 24. And, Ethan Ramsey was on the coverage. Number 24 was for the reception. There was going to be a little bit of hand grabbing down there, the flag. But Centerpoint was able to receive the pass and take it in the end zone. But we'll see what's going to happen here. It's going to be some kind of interference. Is it going to be offense or defense? If it's defense, it's going to be a touchdown. And they're going to say it's on the Panthers, and so they're going to negate that penalty, and the result's going to be a touchdown. And so definitely a series of unfortunate events.
What's wrong?
And so it looks like there's going to be possibly a sideline warning on the Panther side here. And so there's going to be some talks with the referees down on the field, kind of talk about some things. Has to wait to the conversion try after the score. As it stands right now, Centerpoint
unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Panthers.
So it looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike against the Panthers there. So kind of get some things squared away. As they try to figure out what's going on down there. They're may have to make the decision. I guess the penalty is going to be marked off half distance to the goal for the try here. Waiting the extra point. See what's going to happen. As Centerpoint gets ready to line up, it's going to be quarterback shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. It's going to be quarterback keeper up the middle again. And he's going to go right up the middle as usual to bring the Centerpoint lead back to 3. So with 31.1 seconds left to go in the first half, Centerpoint retakes the lead 23-20 over the Panthers. And we'll be right back as they get ready to kick it off. The Panthers did not need, excuse me, but hopefully maybe they can do something real quick, see what they decide to do with it. Browning's going to take it about the 25-yard line. He's got to lane to the left side. He's going to have to turn and burn. He's going to go. He's down to 20, 30, 25, 20 down to the 10-yard line. And he got pushed out of bounds, took out of the bounds. Hunter took that, took the reception and cut back to the left opposite side and found a vein and was able to take it down to the to about the 10-yard line. And so that's going to be first and goal for the Panthers with 19.3 seconds left to go in this half. Let's see if the Panthers can get it in the end zone. It's definitely what they needed after that series of plays. And we'll see if they can do something with it. At least nothing else, get the momentum going this way. As they line up. It's going to get Valentine's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper left side. He's going to stay almost on his feet. He's going to get stopped on the 1-yard line. And so they're going to have to hurry. The clock starts at 10. And 7, 6, 5. It's going to keep it in. Is he going to get in the end zone? He's going to get in the end zone. Valentine was able to, they were able to get set with 3 seconds left, and Valentine kept it and was able to push behind the offensive line and put it in the end zone with 2.4 seconds left to go in the half. And so that's definitely one of the things that the Panthers needed to do. And so the Panthers are going to retake the lead going into halftime here as they get ready to try to hand it off to Stone. Stone is going to take it to the right side and get across the pylon for the 2-point conversion. And so that's going to bring the score to the Magnet Cove Panthers 31, the Centerpoint Knights 13, or 23 rather, with 2.4 seconds left to go in this half. Definitely what the Panthers needed. I tell you, it was starting to kind of look reminiscent of years past, but the Panthers were able to overcome the adversity and take care of business. It was a good set it up with a good kickoff return old Hunter Browning there. Put him on the 10-yard line with 19 seconds left. And Valentine was able to quarterback keeper twice with 19 seconds left and still had 2 seconds to spare to get it across the end zone. Let's see what Velasquez and company is going to do with this kickoff here.
I would make them pick it up.
And so he's going to kind of line drive kick it. It's going to be on the ground. They're going to kind of muffle it a little bit. It's going to be a nice open field tackle. And number 3, Gassman, as the momentum swing seems to be in the Panthers' favor as they go into halftime. Centerpoint's going to get the ball back as we start the second half. But right now the Panthers are leading 28-23. We'll take this halftime break with them.
disappeared into the shadows of the forest where danger awaited.
I don't know. Second is quick. I want to see if they step. I remember 101 second one. As soon as the ball snapped, we're taking a step back. Maybe we're riding on the
direction of Mr. Andy Beck and the field direction under drum major Alex Fortner.
Yeah, they're saying 3. Get turned off. You just wait to say yes when it, like I said, you got to turn the clock off before you hit yes, or it'll start running immediately.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, as we come back and start the second half here at Kenneth Hammond Stadium. And so as the last 4 or 5 plays, if you're just tuning in, the last 4 or 5 plays on both sides for both sides of the first half were pretty wild and crazy. And it wound up the Panthers taking in the halftime lead. So, but the Knights won the toss at the beginning of the game and elected to defer to the second half, and so that means the Panthers are going to have to start the second half on defense. Once again, I apologize for the commentary with the seasonal allergies here. As the Panthers get ready to start out the second half, Velasquez gets up and he's going to high kick it to about the 30-yard line. And it's going to be taken by number 1 of the Knights. But he's going to be dropped down by number 21, Connor Hurley. Start this second half. Talking about the end of the first half, that it definitely wasn't looking good for the Panthers, but it turned around pretty quick. And hopefully the momentum that the Panthers were able to take in and scoring at the end of the half will be able to carry over in the second half. And Centerpoint gets ready with starts off with a passing play. It's almost going to be Hunter or Hayden Browning had a chance to reach up there and try to grab it, but I think it happened so fast that it's hard for them to figure out what was going on over the head of the receiver. Preston Sawyer, number 66 for the Panthers, was able to get in the backfield and put pressure on the quarterback. And that's definitely what the Panthers need to be doing, because the Knights hadn't been very successful at running. Everything that they've done tonight's been through passing, so they definitely need to get some pressure. Quarterback's going to be quarterback keeper. It's going to be met in the backfield, but he's going to be able to get forward momentum to about a yard or two. Look like maybe number 15, Matt Stone there. Hadn't heard Matt's name much tonight.
Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 9.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 on a 39-yard line. Panthers defense definitely needs to continue to put pressure on the Knights here, so they can get on offense and try to get some things going. Pass, it'll be a pass play. It's going to be caught about midfield, just across the midfield line. Pick up about 10 yards or so. It's going to be old number 20, Hunter Browning, his brother Hayden there on stop. It's going to give the Knights another set of downs as they cross over midfield. As they line up with the twin receivers to the right, going to hand it off to the receiver or the running back left side. And it's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to get some forward momentum there, maybe 1 or 2 yards. Bring up 2nd down. It's going to be about a 1-yard pickup. Get old Tabor Tanaka's name in there, number 75, along with 66 Preston Sawyer on the stop there. It'll be 2nd and long for the Knights as they line up with twin receivers to the right. It's going to be another pass play. It's going to be off the right side. It's going to be caught by number 2, about 4 or 5 yards, but Hayden Browning's going to be able to get over there pretty quick and make contact and wrap him up and bring him down without getting any more yardage. Still going to pick up about 5 yards. 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Knights.
4 on the play. 3rd and 5.
Defense is definitely bending some. They need to bow up right here. As they're going to go out another pass play. He's got a man, number 24, and he's going to be able to bring it in, but he had to leap for it. But he beat Hayden, and they finally connected there. And he had to dive for it, but he was able to bring it in, move it up to the 14-yard line. It's going to give another 1st down for the Knights as they start to move into the red zone. This drive has been about 3 minutes long here.
1st and 2 Centerpoint at the Cove 14.
So as they hand it off up the middle, it's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and there's going to be a host of Panthers. Looks like maybe Tanaka was there to meet him at the line of scrimmage to stand him up, and the other Panthers coming alongside and stopped him in his tracks.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down, 11.
So it looks like it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. Panthers are doing their job on stopping the run tonight, with the exception of the quarterback keepers. So as going to be another pass play, going to be wide open to number 4, coming out of the slot there, and wide open and dive for the pylon, and is able to get through there. So Centerpoint's going to score once again on another passing play with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It's going to give the Knights the lead back, 29-28. With the extra point or conversion going here, it's going to another quarterback keeper. It's going to be a host of Panthers. And so they were able to finally snuff that one out. Looked like Preston Sawyer trailed him down there and stopped him in the backfield. And so the 2-point try was no good. And so with 8:10 left to go in the third quarter, the Centerpoint takes the lead back 29-28.
Centerpoint 29, Magnet Cove 28.
Touchdown as they took the open drive of the half and marched down the field. Had a couple third down plays, but they were able to connect on the passing play. As I get the kickoff, and number 7, Ethan Ramsey, is going to motion for a fair catch and secures the football. So Magnet Cove is going to take over for their first possession of the second half on their own 33-yard line with 8:10 on the clock in the third period.
Midway through the third quarter, Glenrose leads Bismarck 27-0.
As Ballantyne gets ready to lines up under center here with Harper in the backfield. He's going to bring Tugwell in motion over the right side. Tugwell's got find a lane, turn it up for about 5 or 6 yards here on the home side. Move the ball up to the 40-yard line, bring up second and third for the Panthers. Panthers offense needs to continue to push. Valentine lines up at center. Harper's going to come in motion. He's going to top to Harper. Harper's going to go left side, try to find a lane to run. And he's going to find about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be close to the first down marker. Let's see what they're going to do. So they're going to spot it. Looks like they're going to take a measurement here. It'll be close enough to see where they're going to put it. It's going to be an official timeout here as a measurement. First one we've seen this season, I think. $7:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Got an official timeout. Looks like it's going to be just about a football short. It's going to bring up third down and 1 for the Panthers. The officials getting the ball reset after the measurement, just shy of the first down marker. Be third and 1 on about the 43-yard line. Panthers get ready to so we're still trying to get the chain gang together here. All right, here we go. Now we're ready to play ball. Valentine lines up with Harper and hand it off to Harper. Harper looks to the left side. He's got to run some room to run. He goes up to 50 to the 45. That's definitely going to be enough for the first down. So he moves the ball across midfield. Valentine handed the ball off to Harper, and he found a lane to run. Just needed a few more. So it brings up the new series of downs here for the Panthers. So Valentine takes the ball. He's going to hand it up to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to come off the right side and going to pick up another 5 or 6 yards, but there's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be on the Panthers. It's going to be a holding call on the Panthers, so that's going to negate Tugwell's run. So that's going to back it up a little bit.
Penalty moves the ball back into Panther territory.
As Gassman, number 3, comes in to deliver the play. It's going to still be first down, but a long 19 yards to go. Going to bring the ball back across midfield. Harper in the backfield. Going to bring Tugwell in motion. Valentine's going to keep it off the left side. He's going to try to find a place to run. And he was met at the line of scrimmage. He was trying to duck through it and find a cut-up field, but Knights weren't going to have anything to do with that. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 17 to go. So definitely kind of that holding was definitely stalled the Panthers here. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Got twins in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to come to the right side, get it back across midfield to about the 48-yard line of the Knights. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Panthers.
Gain of 4 on play in the Centerpoint territory.
There's a clock.
24-0 halftime.
So that was Gary Lane giving the Malvern update score, if you heard that.
24.
Valentine's going to try to catch him offside, but the Knights are going to catch it. He's going to hand it off to Harper up the middle. He's going to find a few yards, but definitely not what he needed to pick up the first down. So he runs up the middle and brings it up to about the 41-yard line. It's going to be about 6 yards short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 6. Let's see what Coach Adams and company's going to call here. Adams gives the play to number 4, but that's old Sultan there. As they get ready to go for it on 4th down. Definitely a big play here. As they get ready to, Valentine gets ready to set it up. It's going to be a pass play. He's going to air deep to Hayden. He's going to be just out of bounds. And so Valentine elected to air it out to Browning. Hayden, and it was just a little high. Of course, he had 2 defenders on him that he had to get over, and Hayden just had to make the adjustment to the outside, but in the process went out of bounds, and so even if he did catch it, it wouldn't have mattered. So it's going to be a turnover downs for the Panthers. So the Knights take over. The defense definitely needs to make a big stop on this drive as they're trailing by 1. Centerpoint's going to hand it off in the middle left side. And, Connor Hurley's there to meet him in the backfield, but he's going to get enough progress to pick up about a yard. So the Panther defense has done well containing the run tonight, but they've struggled with the pass. It brings up second down and about 9 for the Knights. It's a shotgun formation. They're going to elect to pass it. Pass off the right side, and he's got a man. But Gassman's there. Gassman's going to come up with it. Gassman just reached up there and took that ball away from him. And old Cameron Gassman, definitely what the Panthers needed. Good job, Cam. So that was almost the head tap that you're looking for there, buddy. So, you know, it's always, and I've said this before, but if you ever have a chance to talk with some of these players, any of our students really here at Magnet, take the time to do so. They've definitely got some bright years ahead of them. Valentine's going to take it and toss it off to Harper. Harper's going to stay on feet right side. He's got some room to run. He's down to 50 to 44 to 40. He's going to be run out of bounds. But there's going to be some yaw-yawing after the play. And so it's going to be some extracurricular activity after the play. So let's see what it's going to be here. It's definitely something that the Panthers didn't need right now with the momentum that they've got. 3:38 left to go in this third quarter. The Panthers are trailing by 1, 29 to 28. So it looks like, let's see. There's 2 fouls on the play, he says. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Panthers and unsportsmanlike on the Knights as well. And so offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties here. So that's definitely don't like seeing that, but it's nice that it went both ways. So the officiating crew trying to take care of business down there. So it's going to be first, the result of the play is going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers as Harper and Tugwell line up in the backfield. 3:38 left to go in this quarter. Ball's on the 38-yard line. Panthers need 38 yards. So they get ready to roll this next play. Valentine's going to hand it off to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to come to the middle, and he's going to get dragged down from behind. It's going to be flags on the play once again. Looks like it may be a personal foul. It's going to be a horse collar, I believe, grabbing the back of Tugwell's. Horse collar tackle against Centerpoint. So that's going to help the Panthers out. It's a good thing that Tugwell's all right there. So the penalty is going to be in favor of the Panthers. And move it up to about the 19-yard line for the Panthers. It's going to put the Panthers in the red zone with a set of fresh downs. The Panthers are going to hand it off to Harper. Harper's going to cut up the left side, stay on the speed. He's going to cut through, get away from 1 or 2 defenders. And then a couple more are going to bring him down. But he's going to pick up about 7 yards there. So there's going to be an injury timeout here. Looks like one of the Knights is down with a cramp. So there's injury timeout. So we'll go ahead and take this timeout with them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back here with 3:17 left to go in this third quarter. And the injury timeout, one of the Centerpoint's players had apparent leg cramp. So the Panthers got 2nd down and 3 on the 13-yard line. Valentine's going to hand it up to Stone. Stone's going to leap through, plow through the center of the line and stay on his feet and lower his shoulder pads and cross the pylon there. And so that's going to bring the Panthers to score.
Number 15, Matt Stone with a 13-yard touchdown run.
It's a big, that touchdown began with the result of Gassman intercepting that ball. So that Panthers going to elect to go for the 2-point try here with Stone and Harper in the backfield with Davis off in the slot. And he looks like he's going to come up just short. So that's going to bring the score 34 Panthers, the 29 to the Knights with 3:12 left to go in this third quarter. And so they get ready to set up to kick this ball off. We'll take a break in just a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go after the Panther touchdown. Panthers going to kick it off. And Velasquez kicks it, and receiver number 24 receives it about 20-yard line. And he's only going to pick up about 5 yards or so, maybe 6 or 7. By the time he gets down, brings it up to the 28-yard line, where the Knights are going to take over. And one of the keys to the game that Coach Adams said was about being victorious tonight. Whoever is going to win the turnover battle is going to be the team that's probably going to come out victorious. And right now it's evenly matched. So there was kind of a series of crazy events towards the end of the first half that Panthers fumbled and turned over the ball, and the Centerpoint turned around and scored the next place. And then Gassman, that last defensive drive, intercepted the ball, and Panthers drove down. The Knights just attempted their first play of this drive, pass overthrew the receiver. But Hunter Browning, number 20, come off the field with, looked like maybe he rolled his ankle or something. Hope he's all right. Those Knights come down to the 2nd down play. Got a receiver on either side. He's going to elect the pass. Going to pass to number 24. He's going to catch it about the 35-yard line. He's going to pick up a couple more yards for the Panthers. Finally bring him down. Oh, number 5, Cade Davis, was there. Number 7, Ethan Ramsey, was in the area too. I think they're going to say, Hurley brought him down, number 21. The Knights were able to pick up 11 yards to get the first down, though, with about 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. As the Knights start with a new, fresh set of downs. They're going to quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got some room to run. Found him a lane. And tell you what, that quarterback keeper play has been giving the Panthers some fits tonight.
Gain of 13 on the play, 1st and 10, Centerpoint at the Magnet Cove 48.
So that's going to give the Knights a new set of downs. Moves the ball over midfield. Less than 2 minutes to go here. They're going to hand it off to number 27. He's going to come up the right side, and Gassman missed him. Hayden Browning tried to catch him, but he couldn't. And the Knights are going to take it in for the score with 1:46 left to go in this third quarter. And he just was able to get through that line and got mid-level, and then was able to get third level. And wasn't nothing Panthers could do about it. Call him off guard. So that's going to be a second touchdown of the half for the Knights. We'll give them a 1-point score again. Knights are going to go 2-point conversion again. It looks like it's going to be another quarterback keeper, but hopefully the Panthers made that adjustment at halftime and have stopped them the past 2 times. So that's going to bring the score. The Centerpoint takes the lead once again, 35. The Panthers 34 with 1:46 left to go in this third quarter.
So your score with 1:46 remaining.
Centerpoint gets ready to kick this ball off once again.
Easton Taylor on the kick for Centerpoint.
And many of you well know that that the second half of the season is definitely the toughest half for the Panthers as well as the other teams, as they kind of do a squib kick there. It's going to be kind of about 10, 12 yards, number 10. Kyle Henderson there was able to grab that ball and fall down on it. And so the Panthers are going to get somewhat good field position, as what it appears that this game is going to be a slugfest. The power of the offenses. So the Panthers need to put a good drive together again to keep this slugfest going. Valentine lines up. He's going to hand it off to Tugwell. Tugwell's going to get past the 50 as the defender tried to strip the ball from him. That was number 15, Matt Stone. Thought it was old Tugwell there, but that was old Matt Stone.
Number 32, Corey Passmore.
Bring up the first down for the Panthers as they cross midfield. Coming down to a minute left in this third quarter. We're going to hand it off to Harper. Ooh, man, that was a busted play. And so there was a pile of Panthers and Knights right there in the middle when Harper had it, and there wasn't nowhere he could go. And so they just pushed back and almost kind of like a scrum. It's going to be a loss of 1. Second down, less than 45 seconds here to go in the third quarter. Valentine's going to do the double reverse. Davis is going to get double handoff. Davis is going to get his feet cut out from under him and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
And number 34, Jeff Hedren on the stop. There's a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play, so that stops the clock. Let's see what it's going to be here. It's going to be dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the Panthers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Panthers.
they make it up as they go.
And definitely not the direction the Panthers need to go right now.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 37-yard
It's
line.
unsportsmanlike on the Panthers. Moves back 15, ball 15 yards. It's going to be second and 26. It's going to be third down and 26. And Valentine's going to hand it up to Harper off the middle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage once again. Maybe pick up a 1 or 2. And it looks like it's going to be fourth down and long to go. As we get less than 10 seconds left to go in this quarter, it looks like Adams is going to be content to let the clock run out and try to figure this thing out as we start the fourth quarter. And so that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Centerpoint Knights leading by 1, 35-34. And we'll come back at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here we go as we start the fourth quarter. Panthers going to have to punt it away after that penalty, and it's going to be kind of a muff punt. Go about 15, 16 yards. Definitely not a good end to the third quarter for the Panthers.
41-yard line. Centerpoint takes over first and 10.
As they got that costly penalty on third down. As the Knights take over here on the 41-yard line as we start this fourth quarter. The Knights are leading 35-34. They're going to hand the ball off to the left side. They're going to try to cut up about the hash mark, pick up about 5-6 yards.
10, Dustin Cox on the carry. Stop by number 28, Luke Harper.
Oh, Luke Harper was in on the stop there.
Gain of 5 on the play, second down and 5.
So both teams have definitely been playing hard tonight, and they're starting to wear down. It's going to be the battle of the wheels here in the fourth quarter. Who's going to have the strength and the stamina and mental fortitude to push through? It's second and 5. As they go to throw it, it's going to be Centerpoint intended to throw the ball off to the right side, intended receiver number 2, but he was overthrown, thrown out of bounds. It's going to bring up third down. Third and 5 for the Knights. They've definitely had some successful pass plays, but the Panthers are definitely thankful for the ones that they haven't been successful with. So they come up with third and 5. Panthers need a big stop here. As the quarterback's going to roll off and pass it. Number 2, he's got a man. He's going to catch it past first down. Gassman's going to try to pick him up and miss it. Arm tackle miss. He's still on his feet. And moves it down to about the 20-yard line. So Hurley was there to finally get him out of bounds, but they're going to pick up about 40, 45 yards there. Move that ball down to the 20-yard line. Panthers have definitely had a hard time picking up the pass game tonight. As they get ready to start this red zone play. He's going to hand it off the left side. Running back's got some room to run, kind of finagling through. Brought down, it looks like number 15, Stone. Take it, I'm going to say it was number 5, Cade there. But there's going to be a flag on the play, holding against the Knights. So that's going to negate that and back it up 10 yards.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 30-yard line. First down and 20.
So this is a big drive. Need a big stop by the Panthers. So Knights elect to pass it again. It's going to pass off the left side. It looks like Davis was going to try to spat the ball down and jumped in front of him, and he missed his timing, and the Knights were able to connect and walk right into the end zone. With 10:27 left to go in the fourth quarter, the Knights score. Definitely hope that the Panthers defense is not wore out already. As Centerpoint elects to go with the 2-point conversion once again. He's going to pass it off to the left side, but it's going to be batted down. Okay, Davis batted that ball down, so he got it that time. But not after Centerpoint scores. And so
Taylor on the kick for Centerpoint.
that last score for the Knights gave them 41 points for the night. And the Panthers are down by 7 right now. 41-34 with 10:27 left to play. Panthers are definitely going to have to put some offensive, positive drive together. As the Knights select to kind of squib kick it, and Ethan Ramsey, number 7, there's once again falls on it about the 22-yard line. So the Panthers need to get some good positive yards in this drive for sure. They don't want to play from behind. $10:27 to go here in this ball game. As Ballantyne and company get set. It looks like he's going to be a busted play. And Ballantyne's going to keep it, maybe pick up a yard or two. That offensive line is starting to wear down a little bit. The Knights defense has been able to penetrate behind the line of scrimmage in the second half.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
Panthers going to have to bow up. and picked up about 2 yards there. As Harper and Davis are going to do the double handoff again. And Harper's going to hand off to Davis. Davis going to come around outside. He didn't lose his feet this time, but the Knights, it looks like they've made some adjustments as well. And the Panthers were pretty much able to run that play at will first half, but second half it hadn't been as successful. Just picking up a couple of yards. It's going to bring 3rd down and 6 for the Panthers with a little less than 9.5 left to go here in this game. Ball's on the 36-yard line. As they swing out to Carter. Carter's going to try to cut up back to the right side. He's got some room to run. He's got Harper there to block him. He's on the 40 to 35. And they're going to say he's pushed him out of bounds about the 37-yard line, 36-yard line. So Tugwell got it and cut back to the right side. And Harper stayed with him and was able to get that first initial block down in the secondary to give him some extra yards. And so the Panthers are going to get a reset on the downs. And with just 3 ticks over 9 minutes left here in the game, Harper's going to come into motion left side. And he was met about the line of scrimmage. Ballantyne tried to lead block for him, but one of the Knights got him by the ankles. Was able to trip both of them up. We'll bring up 2nd down, picked up about a yard there. So 2nd down and 9. The Panthers line up here with Harper and Tugwell's going to hand off Harper left side. Harper's going to try to push up to the 30, 29-yard line. It's going to leave about 3 yards left in order to get a reset of downs. It's 3rd down and 3 on the 29-yard line as we get less than 8 minutes here in this game. Panthers have definitely got a score here. Sometimes try to get him a call off sides, but going to hand off Stone. Stone's going to try to get the right side. He's got the lane. He's going to try to cut back up. He wasn't going to be able to beat the defender, so he tried to get as much positive yards. He tried to get the outside, but there were 2 Knight defenders over there. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Let's see if they give him a good spot. Looks like they're going to do another official timeout to measure it. So it's going to be close to the first down. 7:34 left to go in this game. Definitely would be in great Panther favor to get the 1st down. If not, it's going to be 4th and inches. It's going to be enough for the 1st down. So Matt Stone did his job on that play. So he was able to get it close enough to the 1st down to get a new set of downs to keep this drive alive for more. 7:34 left to go. The Panthers are trailing by 7, 41-34. They got 23 yards to get it to the end zone. Valentine's going to hand it to Harper. Harper is met in the backfield again.
Luke Harper on the carry.
By 2 Knight defenders. There's a 3rd one there.
Stop number 11, Caleb Horn.
Looks like he's going to lose about a yard there.
Jackson Pennell.
Offensive line needs to bow up here. Give it all they got. I'm sure they are. We'll bring second and 11 on the 27-yard line.
No, you can't.
2nd 11.
In the wide open field.
So they get ready. Going to toss it off the Stone's going to try to cut up back up the middle, run over a defender, get past the 20-yard line to about the 19. As we get down to less than 6.5. It's going to look about 3 yards short of the first down. It's going to be about 3. It's going to be a long 2. 3rd down and 2 on the 18-yard line. As it gets close to under the 6-minute mark here. It's going to hand it up in the middle. Harper's got some room to run. He's going to keep the ball up the middle. And they're going to blow the whistle and forward progress. But he's going to get enough for the first down to move it up to the 10-yard line. First and 10 on the 10. Definitely in the red zone. As the Panthers get ready to start the new set of downs. Less than 5:30 here. Valentine's up under center. They're going to toss it back to Stone. Stone's going to run as hard as he can. And makes contact with the defender about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage and picks up about 4 after that. Or 4 altogether, 2 after that. They're going to say it's just a gain of 3. Second and goal on the 7-yard line. Less than 5 minutes here. Panthers are trying, and they're trying hard. Valentine's going to hand up Stone. Stone's going to cut up the right side, back to the left. He's going to try to push, twist around, and get everything that he can, but he's going to be shy of the goal line. Look, maybe about a half a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Need 1 yard. Definitely got 2 plays to do it, but you'd like to see it get done here as we get down to the 4.5-minute mark. Panthers line up on the goal line. Going to hand it to Stone. Stone's going to cut up. He's got through. Stone's going to push through enough and get that 1 yard that he needs. With 4:12 left to go in this game, the Panthers put the ball across the goal line to bring it within 1. And so that cuts the Centerpoint lead down to 1, 41-40. And the Panthers are going to look like they're going to set up and put it in the leg of Velasquez. He's definitely got the leg. The kick is up. It's going to be to the far right again, and the Panthers miss it. It's the second attempt tonight, and the second one he's missed. Both of them been right. It's there is a heavy wind presence tonight. Don't know if that's part of it or what have you. So the Panthers going to leave it shy 1 point, 41-40, 4:12 left to go. As they get ready to kick this ball off. Panthers defense and secondary particularly is going to have to really step it up. Velasquez gets ready to kick this ball off. So as he kind of pooches it there, it's going to be on the ground. It's going to be one was back there to try to field it, and he touched it, but went through his hands. But the other receiver was back there to fall on it, and so the Knights are going to take over on the 25-yard line here. 4:12 left to go in this game, leading by 1 point. A couple of Panthers have noticed that they got kind of some limps on them tonight. Definitely been a a back and forth, hard-fought game. So definitely need a turnover or something here. It's going to be kind of a screen pass to number 2. It's going to get past Browning, but not past the other. Look like Gassman. Gaspin and it looks like maybe Will Thompson over there. And it's going to be an injury timeout here, looks like. The receiver for the Knights is having a leg cramp there, unless that's what they're trying to do. So injury timeout, 4:04 left to go in this game. Back after the injury timeout. Less than 4 minutes to play here. The result of the play was a pickup of about 4. 2nd and 6 for the Knights. Panthers need to be strong, hold them. Knights are going to hand it off to the left side. Right side, rather. And it's going to pick up maybe a yard or two. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Knights. Less than 3.5 minutes left. Panthers need to be ready for everything. All the plays that have been played on defense tonight, probably one of the biggest ones is right now.
3rd and 6. Make some noise, Panther fans.
As it comes up 3rd and 6. The Knights going to take it, and they're going to pass the left side. And he's going to miss it. And it was intended for number 24, but Cameron Gassman was right there to meet the receiver as he was getting ready to catch the ball, and he wouldn't. As a result of it, it was knocked down, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 6 on the 29-yard line for the Knights. Exactly 3 minutes left to go in this game.
Don't rush the kicker. Just make sure they defense. Make sure they don't cut.
Let's see what's going to happen here. The Knights are lining up in putt formation.
We'll have 3 minutes and 50 yards.
Definitely need to be ready for anything. And he's going to punt it away. It's going to be a line drive. It's going to land about the 39-yard line, but it's going to take a big center point roll. So it's going to be about the 28-yard line. Panthers going to take over with 2:57 left to go in this game, trailing by 1 point. Panthers are battling to keep their win streak alive. Coming into the 6th game of the season, they've taken care of all their opponents. But starting the night, they knew that it was going to be a battle. It was going to be the battle for the rest of the season. As Valentine lines up in the wing tee, he's going to toss it out to Harper. Harper's got some room to run, but he's still on his feet. The 40 to 45, going to be run out of bounds. He had a couple of his blockers in front of him, but he was having a finagle between them and the defenders, and finally was able to pick up enough yards for the first down. So moves the ball up to the 44-yard line as they get ready to get set. New set of downs, 2:48 left to go in this game. Panthers going to hand off to Harper. Harper's going to come to the right side. He's going to try to turn it up the middle. Met about a yard past the line of scrimmage. About 2 or 3 Knights. And Harper's only going to pick up about a yard. Less than 2.5 minutes left. Going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. And the Panthers come out of the huddle. Almost down to the 2-minute mark. Tugwell's going to come into motion, going to toss it to Tugwell. Tugwell's almost caught in the backfield. He's going to have to turn up. He's going to stay on his feet. He's still on his feet, but he was, whoo, man, that was tough. He was almost caught in the backfield, and he was able to juke him away and turn it up, and they grabbed him behind the jersey again and was able to pull him down about the first down marker, but there is a flag on the play. It's going to be on the defense, so that's definitely a direction the Panthers want to go. It's going to be a personal foul, another horse collar there on Tugwell. And so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and so that's definitely going to move in the favor of the Panthers. 2:01 left to go in this ball game. Panthers 1st and 10 on the 32. As they get ready to get the play and break huddle here. They definitely need to be football smart. Still got all their timeouts. Going to toss it to Stone. Stone tossed to the left of the Stone and looked like he was trying to transition to get his lane set up, and he just kind of stumbled and fell. And so that's going to be the first timeout for the Panthers of the half. They still got 2 left. 1:28 left to go in this game. Panthers take their first timeout. We'll take it with them. Panthers take their first time out of the second half with 1:28 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Panthers 2nd 8 on the 30-yard line. They're down by 1 point. They definitely going to have to score. Valentine takes it, hands off Harper. Harper's going to cut the left side. It's going to get 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be brought down on the 30-yard line. Or excuse me, on the 26-yard line. It's going to bring 3rd and 4. Down to a minute left to go. Valentine's going to toss out Harper. Harper's got to run. He's going to get the first down. Clock's going to stop with the first down. 55.7 seconds left to go in this game. Valentine tosses it off to Harper, the right side. The clock's running here. Panthers get up to the line of scrimmage as they get set. They're going to toss it to Stone. Stone going to try to cut up the middle, and he's going to get stopped. He gets stopped about 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. Adams is going to have to call a timeout. 36.2 seconds left. Ball's going to be on the 19-yard line.
Timeout Panthers.
Got one more, huh?
Panthers having to take their second timeout after that last play. Come back. It's going to be a pass play. He's open. 21. K. Davis. Valentine went to throw it. Hurley and Davis were both open. But Valentine elected to go to Davis and threw it over his head. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 on the 19-yard line. 31.6 seconds left. Panthers trailing 41-40. Got one timeout left. Coach Adams said it was going to come down to the nitty-gritty, and he was right. Panthers got 31 seconds and 2 plays. They're going to do the double handoff. Davis has got it to the right side, but he's going to get caught about a minute past the line of scrimmage. And Dean's going to have to take his last time out here, 24.9. They tried the double handoff once again. And then just wasn't nothing there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 24.9 seconds left to go in this game. Magnet Cove's trailing 41-40. It's 4th and 6. Panthers need 17. They're going to line up Velasquez to try to kick the field goal. Let's see what's going to happen here. The kick is up, and it's good. Is it? Now you're going to say no, he missed it. The kick was up, and it had enough distance. But from up here, it looked like it was going to be right where it needed to be. But officials say it was no good. The Panthers are out of timeouts.
That looked like it was perfect.
Panthers going to turn over the ball on downs with a missed field goal.
Centerpoint takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Unless something just bizarre happens, it looks like this is going to be the way this game is going to end. And Centerpoint's going to elect to take a knee. With 19 seconds left to go in this game, it looks like the clock is going to run out. And that's going to be the final. The Panthers are going to get their first loss of the season. First conference loss as well. Centerpoint's going to come down and beat them 41-40. And definitely not the way that they wanted to end it, but nonetheless, they did their best. And so next week it's going to be homecoming here at Hammond Stadium with Bismarck. And so come out and support the kids, but if you can't, join us here on the live stream. But until then, y'all have a blessed week.